presenting the funniest men in the world. Laughter is universal, a language unto itself, and the movie's remarkable funny men have been worldwide favorites for over half a century. Like a funhouse mirror, they reflect a hilarious image of what we are and what we do. And when we see ourselves through their eyes, we respond with that uniquely human phenomenon, laughter. The fountainhead of screen comedy is Mack Sennett's Keystone Studios, a wacky, topsy-turvy world where anything goes. Beginning in 1912, the Senate Assembly Line grinds out two-reel shorts at a breakneck speed, more than 100 films a year. Under Sennett's personal supervision, Keystone films crackle with zany, furious action. Later, Sennett will describe his funny men in these words. They whaled the daylights out of pretension. They made fun of themselves and the human race. They reduced dogma, stuffed shirts, and authority to nonsense, and then blossomed into pandemonium. Sennett organizes his famous bathing beauties as a publicity stunt. The shockingly underclad girls trigger howls of protest from censors and other guardians of public morality. But Sennett is overjoyed. He realizes that what outrages the Blue Noses will delight the public. The Keystone Factory manufactures not just comedy, but stars. Sennett exhibits a genius for choosing performers who bear the seeds of greatness. Mabel Normand, a beautiful actress with a delightful flair for slapstick comedy. Fatty Arbuckle, 285 pounds of grace, agility, and sight gags. The versatile Louise Fazenda, who sparks laughter whether she plays milkmaid or society matron. Gloria Swanson and her first husband, Wallace Beery, are among the many who become stars after leaving Sennett. Another is Harold Lloyd, a $50 a week bit player whom Sennett fires during a short-lived economy wave. Charlie Chaplin launches his incredible film career at Keystone. Carole Lombard, a Sennett bathing beauty, will become one of the screen's great comedians. Bing Crosby makes his film debut in Sennett's first two-reel talkies. And W.C. Fields adds his unique luster to the Sennett gallery that also features James Finlayson, Larry Seaman, Harry Langdon, Lloyd Hamilton, Slim Somerville, Max Swain, Ford Sterling, Charles Murray, Chester Conklin, and Ben Turpin. Turpin, whose face could stop a clock, personifies Sennett's preference for grotesque comedians and for brief, fast-paced gags. Turpin really has crossed eyes, and because they are his trademark, he insures them with Lloyd's of London for $1 million, in fear they may someday uncross. The interplay between the cross-eyed Turpin and his foil, James Finlayson, is a classic of comic timing. Using Sennett techniques as a springboard, Buster Keaton develops purely physical comedy to new heights. His great stone face and wiry acrobat's body can project eloquent expressions of futility and irony. Keaton writes and directs most of his own work. In one of his masterpieces titled Cops, director Keaton shows off the universal appeal of actor Keaton, the little man who somehow survives in a hostile and irrational world. all the comedians in this great era, Harold Lloyd is closest to reality. No funny makeup for him, no outlandish costumes. Playing the typical boy next door, Lloyd pokes gentle fun at such American ideals as popularity, success, and being a good sport. In Harold Lloyd's skillful hands, even attempts at suicide can be harmless fun.
Harold Lloyd becomes one of Hollywood's most enduring comedians. Today, he has woven together his classic scenes into two films, World of Comedy and Funny Side of Life. And once again, Harold Lloyd delights moviegoers around the world.
Lloyd is the unchallenged master of thrill comedy. By milking danger for laughs, he becomes one of the most popular comedians of all time.
What am I going to do?
Cut it off! Cut it off!
Cut it off?
No!
To this day, the most widely known figure on Earth may be the classic character created by Charlie Chaplin. In the beginning, his screen image is a copy of roles he played in English music halls. In his first Keystone comedy, he's a dandy in top hat and frock coat. Though the little mustache and baggy pants quickly become trademarks, Charlie plays a typical Sennett comic, aggressive, violent, troublesome. Gradually, however, Chaplin develops a style completely his own. Through laughter and pathos, he becomes a symbol of the indomitable human spirit. Children adore Chaplin, and yet he is equally appreciated by many of the world's greatest figures. Though Chaplin's personal life and political opinions will make him a storm center of bitter controversy in America, his artistry transcends political passions. A perfectionist, Chaplin first rehearses his routines in front of the camera, so he may later study and improve every gesture. This rare film, a rehearsal without makeup for a scene in city lights, shows how carefully Chaplin develops his exquisite precision. In the words of noted critic James Agee, this quaint little figure will provide the richest and most poignant poetry the movies have ever known. The 1920s draw to a close, and as the sound revolution sweeps through Hollywood, it hits hardest among the funny men. Dialogue slows their dizzy pace, ruins their timing and their careers. Producers frantically seek out new comedians who have funny things to say.
Oh, your sister's got a brother, but you haven't got a brother.
Yeah, you see, it's a long story. If you drop your chair, I'll tell you about it.
Drop my chair?
The veteran vaudeville team, George Burns and Gracie Allen.
You see, my sister and I are twins.
Yes.
And when we were born, we were very, very young.
Say, that's surprising.
Well, my sister was left an orphan, and she didn't know what to do with it, so she gave it to my mother, and that's me.
Oh, you're the orphan.
No, the mother.
You're the mother. Then your sister's the orphan.
No.
Well, you just said you were twins.
Well, you see, the only difference between my sister and me is I was born in September, and she was born in October.
Oh, wait just a minute. That's a little... She was born in September, and you were born in October.
Yes.
Ask me when I was born.
Yeah, when were you born?
I was born the 5th of Remember.
Waiter, I'd like to have cream in my coffee instead of your thumb, if you don't mind.
Also from vaudeville, Jack Benny. In his first films, he is a wisecracking Broadway Romeo, already on his way to becoming the nation's #1 tightwad.
Wait a minute, I'll take his check. I'll take this.
Oh, I couldn't let you do that. You're a perfect stranger to me.
All right, don't think any more about it. You may be able to help me out sometime.
Gee, fella, you're a great pal.
It's all right, I'm glad to do it. And listen, to make sure that the cashier knows that your check is being taken care of, when I point you out, wave your hand.
You bet I will. Attaboy.
Miss, see that fella at the end stool?
Yes.
He has our check.
Oh, all right.
About 2 months ago, you bought a large coat and vest. I think you paid about $3.
I paid $3 on account.
On account of not having any more.
From the Broadway stage, the distinctive satirical humor of Fred Allen.
No, you don't have to go out, but I can't hold in. And remember another thing. He who laughs last...
Gets the funny papers on Tuesday. I've heard that.
Oh, no. He takes off the coat and vest unless I get my money back.
And you can't wait until I've closed up?
Put up or take off.
I have heard of men of your ilk, but never until this very moment, my foul friend, have I had the ill luck to meet one face to whatever you are using for a face on the premises here this afternoon. I only wish that I were a pallbearer and you the object of my call. And look at those food stains on your coat. I really should say grace before I look at you there.
W.C. Fields, already an international star, will achieve new heights in talkies. One of his earliest and best films is a Mack Sennett two-reeler, The Barber Shop.
Say, what's that dog doing in here?
Oh, it's a very funny thing. The other day, a man was in here, and I was shaving him. The razor slipped, and I cut his ear off. The dog got it. Ever since, he's been hanging around here for... Go away, go away, go away. He's going to get another... He can't get another ear here. Dum-dum-dum. That's easy now. Okay. Wasn't your fault. I can fix that. No harm done, no harm done. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Okay. There you are. Here we are. Here's the steam room. Right in there. Right in there. Sit down. And I'll turn the steam on right away. Come on, Ethel. Get excited. There you are. Now, don't stay in there over a minute. See, and if it gets too hot, just press that button and the light will go on. And if you get in any trouble, just pull that rope and the horn will blow up there, and I'll get you right out. Now, it won't be long. Stay here there a minute, it'll take a ton off them. Just one little hot towel, and we'll be right through with you. All right. All right. I take it. Oh. All right. All right. Oh. Wouldn't you like to wait for a little powder? I'd like to have enough powder to blow you to precision in the nose. Have you had enough?
Now sound is king. Silent comedy is no more. And the man who started it all has fallen on bitter days. Mack Sennett cannot find work in the movies, for his is essentially a visual genius. And like so many Hollywood legends, Sennett spends his remaining years in lonely retirement. Forgotten by all, except a handful of Keystone cops and former bathing beauties who stop by each year on his birthday. They pay their respects and recall the good old days. The days when Mack Sennett was king and comedy was in its innocent and lusty childhood. For the madcap antics of Sennett's masterful comics set the standards for future generations of funny men to follow.
Next, on Hollywood and the Stars, Part 2 of The Funny Man. An unusual look at the many different ways in which screen comics have made us laugh.
Well, who's out first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name.
Yes.
I mean the guy playing first.
Who?
The fellow playing first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who is on first?
Well, what are you asking me for?
The Funny Man, Part 2. Next on Hollywood and the Stars.
Good evening. I'm Joseph Cotton. Welcome to Hollywood and the Stars and Part 2 of The Funny Men. According to Dr. Sigmund Freud, laughter is based on guilt-free release of aggression. It is a message both to and from the unconscious, intended to free man's ego in a culture of repression. Conversely, a noted philosopher claimed, laughter is an instinctive negative value judgment concerning a...
Comedy makes us laugh in many different ways. This is the earliest form of screen comedy, slapstick. The ridiculous made sublime in the lunatic world of Mack Sennett. It takes a genius like Charlie Chaplin to refine slapstick. He uses it as only one of the many different dimensions of his screen character. And Chaplin's little tramp becomes the most popular comic figure the movies have ever known. Almost alone among the modern funny men, Red Skelton carries on the tradition of the clown. And in Skelton's generation, a clown can be heard as well as seen.
Would you be interested in a hairbrush? Would you be interested in a hairbrush? Would you be interested in a hairbrush? Would you...
Skelton may use sound to his advantage, but as a clown, his basic appeal is still visual. W.C. Fields is unique. Where Skelton and others project a lovable image, Fields is irascible and aggressive.
How do you do, Mrs. Broadbottom?
How do you do, Mr. Hare?
Fine,
Would you mind
thank you.
taking care of the baby while I go into the drugstore?
I'd love to, I'd love to.
He is at war with the world, with men, with women, and even with children.
Hey, come here. My little woolly britches. Don't you know to swallow a thing like that would kill you? I'll get it. Here she is. Oh. Get out of there. Stop that. You want to break that machine?
How do you do, Mr. Gilwig?
It doesn't matter how I do. Get out. Get out. Come on, get out.
You better come up and get your dinner. Soup's on the table.
Coming right away, dear. Coming right away. How about a cocktail?
They're already mixed. All you have to do is put in the ice.
Oh, God.
Oh, Pop,
Hello, dear. Don't do that. Stop it. Will you stop it?
what's the matter, Pop? Don't you love me?
Certainly I love you.
What are you doing?
But you're not going to tell me I don't love her. Here. Want to play?
Goody.
There, remind me to order some more stamps tomorrow, will you? That's fine. That's enough. Let's go, will you?
Oh, let me do it just a minute, Pop.
Listen, will you stop it?
Gee, let me do it.
Is Papa's little angel going to sit down? Won't Papa's little doll baby sit down? Oh, will Papa bust his socks in with
What do you mean? Have you gone crazy? Sit down and behave yourself.
Oh, gee whiz. Mom, what's technocracy?
Ask your father, dear.
Pop, what's technocracy?
Yes, indeed. Yes, say, will you eat your soup and stop asking silly questions? And stop that.
Oh, gee, I like to pop it.
One more pop and I'll pop you in the eye. That's pretty. I have a chewing gum olive in there now, and she makes a martini out of it.
Oh, gee, I'm hungry.
He's eating the canary bird!
Get into that room.
Wait a minute! Not yet.
Ashamed of yourself? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Go over there and behave yourself.
Sit down there.
Oh, gee, Mom. Yeah, just because I'm a little girl, you hit me. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size?
Don't be insolent to your father.
You should see me down at the firehouse wrestling with that fireman. Who taught that parrot to do that? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You won't eat a canary bird for anyone.
Bob Hope is king of the stand-up comics. His humor is topical, racy, irreverent. With his off-the-cuff delivery and uncanny timing, Hope can stand up in front of any audience in any situation.
And I get money, too. Are you rolling? Wish I was. Ladies and gentlemen, very thrilled to be here in Washington. Come here every year to be near my money, and I want to say that...
Back, you fools. Patty, we're going to do a little scene for you now, ladies and gentlemen. You might enjoy it. It's a little scene that's set in Central Park. Shows a boy and a girl walking through the park. I play the part of the boy. Well, some night,
Some night,
some park,
some park,
some moon,
some moon,
some bench,
some bench,
some grass,
some grass.
some dew.
I don't.
Satire is a daring, sometimes outrageous form of humor. In the hands of a sly comedian like Peter Sellers, it is a lethal weapon against the pretenses and absurdities of our time. In this scene, from Stanley Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, Sellers portrays a president of the United States in a hotline crisis with the Soviet premier.
I've done as you asked. Be careful, Mr. President. I think he is drunk.
Hello? Hello, Dimitri. Listen, I can't hear too well. Do you suppose you could turn the music down just a little? Oh, that's much better. Fine, I can hear you now, Dimitri. Clear and plain and coming through fine. I'm coming through fine too, eh? Good, then... Well, then, as you say, we're both coming through fine. Good. Well, it's good that you're fine, then, and I'm fine. I agree with you. It's great to be fine. Now then, Dimitri, you know how we've always talked about the possibility of something going wrong with the bomb. The bomb, Dimitri. The hydrogen bomb. Well, now, what happened is, one of our base commanders, he had a sort of, well, he went a little funny in the head. You know, just a little funny. And he went and did a silly thing. Well, I'll tell you what he did. He ordered his planes to attack your country. Well, let me finish, Dimitri. Let me finish, Dimitri. Well, listen, how do you think I feel about it? Can you imagine how I feel about it, Dimitri? Why do you think I'm calling you? Just to say hello? Of course I like to speak to you. Of course I like to say hello. Not now, but any time, Dimitri. I'm just calling up to tell you something terrible has happened. It's a friendly call. Of course it's a friendly call. Listen, if it wasn't friendly, you probably wouldn't have even got it.
Jack Lemmon is among the best of a new breed. They are not comics in the traditional sense, but rather they are skilled and sensitive actors who excel in comedy roles.
Why, Irene, honey, what a pleasant surprise.
Lemon's new film, Under the Yum Yum Tree, shows him at his best. The lady, Edie Adams.
What was that all about?
Erica, Josie, Betty Jane, Monique, and all those others. Oh, I could just brain you.
What are you so mad at?
Nothing.
I'd like
Nothing.
to know. I accepted the end of our affair like a gentleman. I did not go storming into your beauty parlor creating a ridiculous scene like this. I'm getting sick and tired and fed up of you girls just wandering in and out of my life and my apartment house at your own discretion, taking advantage of my good nature. How do you think it feels to know that I'm nothing more or less but a tonic for what ails women? You know the frustrating story of my life? Refreshing without filling. You forgive that expression, won't you, my dear?
Keep your voice down.
No, I won't keep my voice down. I want all my fellow men to know how I've been utilized.
You?
Yes, I've been utilized. He wants me to stand idly by while she brings a friend in not to break the continuity. Well, no dice.
You're a nut.
Let me tell you
Yes,
something
you're a
else. This child is absolutely wonderful. Bright, young, eager, a body that will not quit. Don't think this lady hasn't filled that sweet young thing in on my physical qualifications. Oh, hee.
Merciful heavens, will there never be a respite? Oh.
Over the years, Hollywood has produced a remarkable gallery of funny men and women. Their faces and mannerisms are as familiar as our next-door neighbors. Many are known by name around the world. Others have names moviegoers can never quite remember. Hugh Herbert, Franklin Pangborn, Eugene Paulette, Jack Norton, Arthur Treacher, Charlie Ruggles, Edward Everett Horton, Donald Meek, Misha Auer, Victor Moore, Leon Earl, Joe Penner, Edgar Kennedy, Frank McHugh, Billy Gilbert, Robert Benchley, Will Rogers, Jack Oakey, Joe E. Brown, Jack Haley, Eddie Cantor, Edgar Bergen and Charlie MacArthur, Mae West, Martha Ray, Lucille Ball, Rosalind Russell, Jimmy Durante, S.C. Sakall, Jack Carson, Danny Kaye, Ed Wynn and Keenan Wynn, Judy Holliday, and Shirley MacLaine. The 1930s produced more comedy teams than any other era. Leading the parade are the zany Marx Brothers. Broadway headliners, Wheeler and Woolsey, and the Ritz Brothers. In the 40s, two burlesque performers become Hollywood's top comedy team. Slender Bud Abbott plays the wise guy, always one-up on his befuddled partner, Lou Costello. Their classic baseball routine becomes the Abbott and Costello trademark.
Well, let's see. We have who's on first, what's on second. I don't know who's on third.
That's what I want to find out.
And then I say, who's on first, what's on second. I don't know who's on third.
Yeah, you know the fellow's name?
Yes.
Well, who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name.
Yes.
I mean the guy playing first.
Who?
The fellow playing first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who is on first?
Well, what are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Who is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who?
The fellow playing first.
Look, who is on
Have
first?
you got a first baseman?
Yes.
Who's playing there?
Yes.
All I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
No, wait a minute. Don't mix them up. What is on second?
Who's on second?
No, who is on first?
I don't know.
He's on third now. We're not talking about him.
How did I get on third base?
You just mentioned his name.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
No, who's playing first?
Never mind first. I don't know. What's the guy's name on third base?
What's on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
Have you got a third baseman?
Certainly.
Then who's playing third?
Who is playing first?
What's playing first?
No, what's on second?
I don't know.
He's
Third
on
base.
Third base.
Have you got a catcher?
Well, naturally.
The catcher's name.
Today.
Today. And tomorrow's pitcher.
Now you've got it.
That's all. We got a couple of days on the team.
Well, I can't help that.
You know, I used to be a catcher, too. I'll get behind the plate, do some fancy catching.
Yes.
Tomorrow's pitching on my team, and the heavy hitter gets up,
Yeah.
Joseph Valentine, the heavy hitter. Now, Valentine gets up, and he bunts the ball. Now, when he bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I'm going to throw Valentine out of first base, so I pick up the ball and throw it to who?
Now, that's the first thing you said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about!
That's all you have to do.
All I know is I throw the ball to first base. Now, whoever it is drops the ball, so Valentine runs to second.
Yes.
Now, I pick up the ball, and I throw it to who? Whoever it is drops the ball, he throws it to what? What throws it? I don't know. I don't know. Throws it back to tomorrow. That's triple play.
That's right.
Another guy gets up, and it's a long fly ball to be caught. Why? I don't know. He's on third, and I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Oh, that's a shortstop.
The early 50s produced Hollywood's last great comedy team. Dean Martin was an obscure nightclub singer. Jerry Lewis, a struggling young cut-up from New York's Borscht Belt. But together, they're dynamite. Martin and Lewis take the country by storm.
When we walk hand in hand, the world becomes a wonderland. How else can I why do I tell myself these things that happen? Oh, really true. When in my heart I know the magic is our love. Oh, you.
Finally, in the 1960s, screen humor achieves a new dimension, an epic comedy titled It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. It boasts the biggest cast of funny men in screen history, including Jonathan Winters, Dick Shawn and Sid Caesar, Mickey Rooney and Ethel Merman, Phil Silvers and Milton Berle, Edie Adams, and many, many more. Today, 50 years after Mack Sennett and his Keystone Cops began it all, Kramer's Mad World electrifies its audience with the most spectacular comedy chase scenes ever filmed. In a way, this film is a large-scale tribute to the many hours of wonderful laughter that the screen's funny men have given us, both in the past and in the years to come.
Where the blue of the night meets the gold of the day.
Next on Hollywood and the Stars, the one and only Bing, the performer who has achieved greater success and captured larger audiences in more realms of entertainment than any man in show business. The one and only Bing. Next on Hollywood and the Stars.